Sorry about that, everyone. Had a little technical issue. If you can hear me, on the right-hand side, you'll see the little chat box. If you can't hear me, just let me know and I'll do some things to solve that. Hi, everyone. Hi, Sue. Good. Let's just wait maybe 3 or 4 more minutes just so everyone can join, and then I will get down to it. Hi, Helen. Okay, let's go for it. So, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. My name's Ed. I'm a customer advisor here at Family, and I volunteered to do this webinar this morning. I really wanted to show you all the great features we have in our premium and professional packages. Some of you may find that you're on an old package called Essentials, and please reach out to us because you could find you're actually paying the same as our premium package where you get lots of great new features. Just a few things before we start today. We will be recording this session, so you can watch it back later at your own time or share it with colleagues. It will be posted in Village, or you can use the link as well. Please ask away in the comments section. My colleague Tima will answer any questions that you might have. And please don't worry if we don't get round to it during the session, we will get back to you. Also, if you feel like you want a bit more of an in-depth demo, maybe some features that I wasn't able to mention, please reach out to us. You can either comment in the chat here, or you can reach out to support@family.co, and we'd be more than happy. It would be me, my colleagues Tima or Imba, who will reach out and we can have a one-on-one and show you all the great features. So let's get into it. So I was asking my colleagues all this week, which are your favorite features? I can only mention a few as we only have about 30 minutes. So we have decided upon Premium. I'm going to show you the payment reminders, parent booking, and the separate sign-in screen. On the professional package, I'm going to go through staff schedule, customizable registration forms, the Sidekick AI writing assistant, and the live translations. Now, I may be quite quick just because we don't have too long, but as I said, please ask any questions or organize a private demo for yourselves. So I'm going to share my other screen. And I'm using my colleague Josie's test platform as mine is based on Harry Potter, and this one looks a bit more professional. So this is Janet, Manager Janet, and we're first going to look at the payment reminders. So this is on Premium and of course Professional. So anything in Premium is also included in Professional. So you will see if on Premium, you will have this debt collection tab. So I just click the debt collection and you will see all overdue bill payers, parents that maybe have forgotten to pay their fees and you want to jog their memory, a polite little reminder just to pay their fees. So you have a few filters at the top here. You can find bill payers with outstanding debt, with overdue debt, with 30-day overdue debt. So I'm actually going to select that one there because it's been 30 days now. I think, I want to send a polite reminder and I can do that all at once. So I'm going to select all 18 bill payers, send payment reminder. You can create your own message or we have a template one here. And you can insert things like how much they owe as well and the nursery email. And then all you do is preview. You can see all of the 18 different messages to the different bill payers, send payment reminders, and that's done. And the parent will be reminded to pay their fees of the nursery. So this is the premium package, just to remind ourselves. And then I'm going to move on to parent booking. So this is a way in the app where parents can actually request care through the app. So this lives in settings, finances, pricing, and here it is, parent booking. So you want to go ahead and enable the parent booking. Select a pricing band, and then you can go through and select which sessions you want to offer to parents as ad hocs, as extra sessions. So I want to offer the AM session, the early morning, a settling in session, the PM session, and you can also do extra charges so parents can request things like lunch. That's all saved. And this is great because we find some nurseries do this by email, do this by message, and it can get a little complicated, whereas this is all in one place. So I'm just going to show you what this looks like from a parent perspective. Let's go to Barley Writes. parent. Give me one moment. It just takes me a little while to sign in as a parent. Couscous root. And you should be seeing, yes, the parent account now. And this little tab here will show up called Request Care. So the parent would just simply request when they want the care. Tomorrow, I want to request an AM session. Request. And this will get sent to you as a manager. Please don't worry, that doesn't mean the child just is booked in. It has to send you a notification and you have to approve it. So going back to the manager's profile, you will see a parent has requested care, and you just click there and you can either approve or deny this ad hoc here. This can be done for things like holiday club as well, or after school clubs if a parent wants an extra session. We found it just kind of allows parents to access care quicker, and so they're more likely to book more care. So yes, the last one of the premium. So I'm going to show you the separate sign-in screen. So this lives under settings, sign in and out, go to family sign-in, and this will open up another tab, and this can be on a separate device, perhaps an iPad you have at the front of the setting in your reception or at the front of a room. And it will look like this. This means managers and practitioners no longer have to sign the children in and sign staff in. They can do it themselves. So if I was a parent, I would come in, I'd say which room my child was in. I would click my child, say their optional pickup hour, but I'm going to enter 5:15. Peter's going to be picking up and sign in. Then similarly with staff. So this is great if staff have that permission, where they can't access family outside of the setting. So often managers have to sign the staff in. This sign-in screen allows staff to sign themselves in even without that permission. So I'm imagining I'm going to be Simon today. I'm going to be working not in Oak Room, but Willow Room. And I'm going to leave at 6 and sign in. Now, also, this sign-in screen is available with just a PIN code. So if you're setting understandably, a lot of settings don't want the other child's faces, to appear there. So you can enable the sign in with PIN code. And this gives all parents and all staff an individual PIN code, not the one that they use to log into the app, but an individual one that they can find through their profile picture. And that way, it will just come up with a PIN pad on the screen, and they just type in their PIN, and that signs either as a staff member or the parent. Good. Let me just check one thing. Great. So why is this important? So this keeps an accurate attendance log of all staff and all children. And this takes me on nicely to my first feature of our professional package. So that was all included in premium. It's also all included in the professional, but the professional has staffing. So using the sign-in screen to give accurate attendance logs of when the staff signed in and out. The professional package also comes with our staff schedule. keep me logged in. So the staff schedule, its default view is room by room, but you can also, if you make up your staff schedule in a different way, you can also group it by staff. I'm going to do it by room today. And I can just click into maybe the oak room. And it's really easy. You can just go ahead and add all the shifts that you need to. And to help you save time, let's, for example, imagine Daria was working 7 to 6. She's on a long shift today. 30-minute break. She's going to be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, not Thursday, Friday. And then I can populate the whole week. I can actually populate until the end of term if Daria has the same working pattern. So I could make it until February if I so wished. But for today, I'm just going to make it until the end of the week. And I would confirm. And then that's populated Daria's schedule all the rest of the week. So Daria won't have been notified yet because, you know, if you make a mistake whilst you're doing the staff schedule, this is still in the editing process. Once you've built up your weeks and your staff shifts like you want it, you just go to this publish button up here, publish, and click, just for example, this week. Now the shifts have been sent to Daria's profile. She'll always be able to see the staff schedule, even if she can't see child data. So when she's at home, that's fine. She won't be able to see child data, but she will always be able to see her staff schedule. You can also, if a week to you has worked well, and you pretty much want to copy it to the next week or next 2 weeks, you can do that. You can just go to Options, Copy Week, select which rooms you want to copy. I want to copy this week to next week and confirm. So you've already done next week's schedule in a couple of clicks. There's lots to show you with the staff schedule. So it has a ratio report here as well, which shows if you're under ratio or over ratio or on ratio. At the moment, we're under ratio in the oak room, so we need to add more shifts. So let's give Georgie Peters 7 to 6, 30-minute break. She works Monday, Tuesday, not Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And just click into here. Let's make it to the end of the week once again. And you'll see it's turned green. We're on ratio now, so that's great. So that's just to help you along with reminding yourself. And also if you've over ratioed a room, that also lets you know that as well. Please reach out again. We can give you a personalized demo if this one really, looks good to you. This also comes with the staff hours tab, which can be used to inform payroll. So it looks a little like this. I'm going to go to last week for an example, and it will give you scheduled hours. So we see Nancy was scheduled for 40 hours. Her actual attendance was only 21 hours. You can set up paid leave. So if she had a day's paid leave holiday, that would record there. And then it gives you her breaks as well. This gives you a full period total. There's also a place with this professional package to enter contracted hours on the staff's profile. This will show you the difference of what they actually worked that week compared to what they're contracted to do. This is really useful as then you can keep a note of this in the bank hours. So you can add, you can do -24, or you can go to plus if you worked overtime, and that keeps a record of overtime and undertime on their profile. So there's a lot to do with this staff schedule, and we'd be so happy to give you kind of a private demo of this, but it's just a way of putting all of your admin kind of in one place. I'm going on, I'm almost running out of time, but I need to show you custom registration forms as they are one of my favorite things on here. So this lives under attendance. Just going to check something. It lives under attendance, registration, forms, and this allows you to create your own registration form that can be sent to parents to upload all their child information. And it's really bespoke. You can make it look exactly like you want. I can add language, so the parent has to enter all of this information in one go. You can enter things like allergy, and then at the bottom, I wanted to show you enrollment, because enrollment, you can actually add your terms and conditions, which it will ask the parent to electronically sign for, and that will be kept as a record on the child's account. You can also collect documents, so things like birth certificates, if that's something you collect at your registration process. And the great thing about this, once the parent fills this out, all that information is stored and uploaded to Family. Just going to discard that. Don't worry, it doesn't just immediately enroll them. It creates almost like a dummy profile, like an inquiries profile. And you can keep track of where they are in the process. You can send extra forms out to the parent through this profile. And you can also enroll them in about 2 clicks. So let's say I want to enroll Lisa Grant. Enroll, maybe it's 4 clicks. Select which room and then enroll. And that has now enrolled Lisa Grant to the nursery on her starting date. So it takes away all of that kind of data entry at the beginning of a term, beginning of a new year. You can leave this maybe on your website as an inquiries form as well. That's also an option to create a interest form, and you can make that as bespoke as you want. So that's just a really cool little feature I wanted to show you on the professional package. Also, with the professional, you get 2 extra features. The first one is called Sidekick. So that is almost like ChatGPT for Family. I'm going to attempt to show you how this works. So imagine you're on your news feed and you're really in a rush, but you really want to update parents of what you've done today. I've pre-done this one. So we went to the local park and saw insects, collected leaves. We had a picnic with sandwiches and played in the sandpit. I want to make this a bit more conversational or a bit more descriptive. So I would just click the Sidekick button and I have all of these options which are being added to all the time. So I'm going to make it a bit more conversational. And it's changed it. We had a lovely day at the park, discovering insects, collecting leaves, enjoying a delicious picnic with sandwiches, and having fun in the sand. Apply suggestion. Now, this Sidekick is not only available on the news feed, but it's also available on the child observations. doing assessments. So if you want it to check your grammar, correct your spelling, make it more descriptive, change the tone of it, that's also possible on the child's observations and their assessments as well, and their 2-year reports. And without further ado, my last feature I'm going to be sharing with you today is live translation, which is included in the professional package. So once this is enabled, parents will be able to select in their settings by going to Profile Picture, My Account, Language and Translations, and they will say the language the platform is in, and then what language they want to be able to translate it to. I've selected German here. So let me just show you how this works. So they'll see the newsfeed like anyone else, but let's take that as an example. What I've just written with the Sidekick, they would just click the translation button and it will translate it into German. And I think there's over 500 languages in the system already. Please reach out if the language you're after is not. I would be extremely surprised if it's not, but we can definitely add that to the next update. So I'm sorry that was a bit of a whistle-stop tour of everything. Just to go over one last thing, let me come back to you. There we are. So we've gone over the premium and professional. Some of you may find you're on an old package. It could be the same price, so please reach out either here in the chat and we will make sure we call you, or at any time. Let me just share this screen. Are we seeing that there? Yes. So you can always reach out to us at support@family.co, and you can just request an upgrade demo or inquire. We can answer any questions about any of the features I might not have included today. If it's possible, Tima, if you could post the pricing page on our website to the chat now, this will have all of our packages and all of the features as well in each package. And that's a really handy website to visit to kind of see what's in each package. So I'm just thinking if I need to mention anything else. Thank you so much for joining me. This was my first webinar, so I hope you've enjoyed. We will post it soon on the Village events page. Any questions, let me know. I shall leave this page open for a short time, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Bye for now.